Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whatever time it is, whatever you're doing. Thank you for clicking on this video and taking a look at my new LEGO Star Wars MOC. This is, of course, the Vader transformation scene from Revenge of the Sith. This is another small part of my giant LEGO Star Wars MOC where I'm covering all of the movies, and currently doing Revenge of the Sith. Built a small Mustafar last time around, which hopefully you've seen on my channel. This one will eventually be merged into it somehow, and I will also figure out a few more scenes from Revenge of the Sith that I want to build to create an overall diorama. So in this video, let me show you what I've done here. So the transformation chamber, really good scene of Revenge of the Sith. I wanted to create, a bit like in the movie, create a really despairing, dark, painful environment where bad things happen to you, especially if you're that person there on the operating chair. So use lots of dark greys, dark stone greys, blacks. I mean, it's LEGO Star Wars, so that's pretty much all you've got to build with. Lots of pointy parts, and just try to make things as busy and as messy as possible. You will see, if you're familiar with it, that there is parts of the LEGO set for the transformation chamber, this one here, 75183. I did start off with building this set entirely, and then when I worked out how much space I had to play with, so remember this is going into part of a bigger MOC, I realised I needed to change the set quite a lot. So all that remains really is the circular frame. All the rest of it I've either modified or changed entirely. So taking the front off, the official set has this device where you can swivel this chair around, and you've got Anakin before the Vader suit goes on and then after. So mine doesn't have that, but I have made my chair able to move up and down, which is pretty good. Round the back, the mechanism that holds Vader's helmet, I've changed that quite a lot, and mine does work. I'll see if I can show it to you working in a sec. I'll somehow have to develop a new pair of hands to do that and hold the camera. But other than that, that is all that remains of the set. And of course the figures I've borrowed, made a couple of extra droids around the place. I think the main bit I added that worked really well was the pipe work. These tubes here and the bits going across there, and also using the grills for the walls was pretty good. Also, these bricks here, I never realised how useful these are before. These are actually, turn around and show you the horrible looking back, they're the masonry bricks. So on the other side of the brick effect, you've got this really cool lined effect, which I think works really well for bases and space type things. Makes the wall of the base look really good. In terms of the size, I can't quite remember, it's probably something like 18 by 18, maybe a bit bigger. And I had to build it with this square, in this square shape, and these walls open because of where it's going to be situated. So if you imagine it will sit in the corner of a wider MOC, as will that. I'll probably have to change this quite a lot to kind of merge it into the back of this somehow. And then there'll be further scenes, or maybe one big scene from Revenge of the Sith here, and the whole thing will probably take 2 48 by 48 plates in the end. Maybe more, maybe less, not sure yet, depends how I get on. I still haven't worked out what I'm building next. That's the fun part, because I get to watch the movies over and over again and go, should I build that? No. Should I build that? No. Should I build that? Yes. And then I set about doing it, which is good. I'll just stand up so you can see the overall look. There we go. Right, now I'm going to attempt to show you the helmet being placed on. So I've just made this highly technical and advanced phone camera holder. So you're going to go there, and then I can show you how Anakin's helmet goes on to help him become Darth Vader. So firstly, the chair is fully maneuverable, so it can go down flat, it can go like that, ready for him to stand up and do his walk off. And then if we put it at that angle, these wires are going to get in the way probably. This will come up, go down, pop that on. There's the helmet on, and then chair goes up, and then it's the famous no scene. I'm sure that sounded realistic. You probably thought you were watching a movie there for a second. Just to let you know, you're not. This is just a LEGO MOC by the LEGO Room. Great fun to build this. In fact, it's always fun building LEGO MOCs, isn't it? I do think it's a very therapeutic thing to do. It's great to get feedback from people when you share your ideas. The best thing for me is when you share something and then you get a comment or some feedback that says, that's a great idea, I'm going to do that on my MOC. So it helps to spread techniques around and just helps create a community. So that's why we do it. Right, I'm waffling now, so I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I am building a huge Star Wars scene that will probably cover my entire living room floor when it's done. This one here is just a very, very small part of that. As I said earlier in this video, soon I'll be finishing Revenge of the Sith and then I will move on to the sequels. I've already built the prequels once I finish Revenge of the Sith and the original trilogy. There's some there. There are more dotted around this room, but do check out my channel to see them. Thanks again for watching and take care.